When the crew of the Nostromo wake up in Alien, they have no idea where they are. While Navigator Lambert scans for their position, Kane tells Ripley to contact Traffic Control. Ripley does, saying, "Contacting Antarctica Traffic Control," except she says Antarctica without the C in the middle, like Americans usually do. But why Antarctica? Well, the Nostromo was, unbeknownst to the crew at that point, in the Zeta 2 Reticuli system. Despite being rerouted, they would have been travelling back to Earth from somewhere in the region of the constellation of Reticulum, or possibly a star system in the neighbouring constellation. Zeta Reticuli is close to the quote-unquote border of Horologium, and as Reticulum is a southern constellation, it makes sense to contact a traffic control station in the southern hemisphere. If the Nostromo were coming back to Earth from a system in a northern constellation, say Auriga to keep it in-house, then Ripley would contact a station in the northern hemisphere, maybe northern Canada, Scandinavia or Russia. Beyond the film, I made a star map a long time ago that made up the Nostromo's last port of call, Thetis, located at Epsilon Reticuli. I believe it might have originally meant to be 20 Reticuli, per Lee Brimicombe Wood's Colonial Marines Technical Manual, but I could never pin down if 20 Reticuli was actually a thing. Either way, Thetis was also in the constellation Reticulum. This map was subsequently used on Blu-ray menus and Free League's role-playing game. I also included a fanficky thing with Stars of the Middle Heavens nicked from a map from the first film, and Starship Traffic Control Authority with stations at Amundsen Scott, or the South Pole, Ushuaia in Argentina, and Wanaka in New Zealand. The RPG also used this, but left off the authority and the stations. They also left off a proper credit. C'est la vie.